Hey, YouTube, how's everybody doing out there? This is Mount Vernon Kid coming to you again. How's everybody doing? Like I said before, um, this video is pretty much towards the kids, my younger viewers and subscribers. But if you're a fan of this classic Hound, then there's no worry about it. And I'm talking about the newest incarnation of Scooby-Doo, Mystery Incorporated. Uh, this is perhaps the 11th incarnation of Hanna-Barbera's Scooby-Doo series. Um, it's pretty much a prequel slash reboot of the franchise. It premiered July 12th on Cartoon Network, and after watching the first 6 episodes of the show, I pretty much enjoy the show. I really do. I really enjoy. Well, let's put it like this: I've always loved pretty much all the Scooby-Doo cartoons. I'm a big fan of the old school cartoons, and I'm glad to see that Scooby-Doo and the gang have survived this long, has had a longevity, and still is recognized by my generation and the older generation, as well as the younger generation nowadays. And this cartoon is very interesting because now in this cartoon, the series pretty much is kind of shows you more of the kids in school, in high school. You get to see more of their family, more Shaggy is voiced by Matthew Lillard, who played Shaggy in the 2 movies, but as we all know, the original Shaggy, who voiced him, Casey Kasem, he's involved in this, but he plays Shaggy's father. But it's very Frank Weller, who's played Fred Jones for years, still plays Freddy. We get to see a lot of differences in this show. I mean, they kind of want to give it a little more darker tone, and when I mean darker tone, meaning that it's supposed to be a little more scary theme to it, like the mystery is a little more scarier. So you see that in the lighting and the drawing, as well as the background, give it a more dramatic feel to the fictional city that they are, town that the gang investigates the mysteries in, which is called Crystal Cove. And the city is pretty much a tourist attraction because of all the old cases that the gang has solved. Like, they show like the minor 49er, and all the other, there's like a gallery of the old cases that the gang has solved. Just recently, the episode, they showed the backstory of the Creeper. If you can go back that far, it was very interesting, and I really liked the show. Another thing that I would like to talk about this is that the gang gets really involved into the mysteries as well, but most of the time there's a mysterious player involved in the show as well, and he's known as Mr. E, and he gives like the gang some clues and hints to involve the disappearance of 4 similar teenagers like them, which called themselves Mystery Incorporated. Aside from that main story, we get to see that, of course, Daphne is trying to get some kind of relationship with Fred, and she kind of like throws herself, well, not really throws herself, but she's literally always tries to come on to Fred, and Fred is almost all the time into making traps. He's really into the traps now in this series, while his father is the mayor of Crystal Cove. But the main focus of this show is like there's a relationship with Velma and Shaggy. Like there's a relationship that isn't, it's secret, nobody really knows about it, and you get to see that a lot in this series, and you're like, wow, like, so Velma and Shagney are currently dating, but it's kind of on the low. Nobody really knows about it. And as far as the artwork is pretty decent. It's not a lot of CGI as like a lot of these modern cartoons are coming along now. Less CGI, but sometimes you can tell like the lighting and the camera angles are enhanced with CGI, but it's pretty much just a very good dramatic cartoon adventure with the old gang that we all know and love. I really enjoy it. It comes on Mondays. New episodes come on Mondays, and it's been purchased for 26 episodes so far. There's been 6 episodes so far. I know that there's going to be 2 seasons, and the episodes have been great. The monsters that are a little bit different than the monsters from the classic cartoons, but it's great to see that. I love to see, like, sometimes the classics get revamped or remade for this generation, and that's what we're getting with this. But here's some other news I wanted to tell you guys about. If you can recall back in the 1970s when they had the Scooby-Doo movies, and Scooby and the gang would join forces with celebrities like Laurel and Harley, or Batman and Robin, or Josie and the Pussycats. Well, get this. Well, check this out. According to voice director Adrian Romano, there's a crossover coming between Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated and Batman Brave and the Bold is in works. It's believed to be based on the original Batman and Scooby-Doo crossover that occurred in the new Scooby-Doo movies, like I was talking about. So there's going to be a Batman Scooby-Doo crossover sometime in work as well. But the bottom line, guys, I like the show. I like the series. I like where it's taking us. It's giving us a new feel to the show. The only problem I have with the series so far is that the great Don Metzke is not voicing Scooby-Doo. And if you all know, Don Metzke died of a stroke in 1997, and he was the best Scooby-Doo ever. But Frank Welker, he does a pretty decent job at doing Scooby, but that's the only problem I have with it. Everything else is great. I mean, we have a lot of great voice actors that do their job pretty well, decently. Mindy Kaur, who remembers her from The Facts of Life. She's been doing Velma for a while now, and she does a great job at voicing Velma. But it's a really good series. I can't wait to see what happens later on in the other season, the other episodes coming along. The kids, you'll love it. You'll love the series as much as I do. I'm a big cartoon fanatic. You should know that by now, people. And I'm big into the old school as well as new school. And Scooby and the gang are back, and I just wanted to give my little thoughts on it. The series is great. The animation is pretty decent, very well colored. Whenever it goes for a darker tone, it does it. When it's a lighter tone, it delivers. So if you haven't checked this out, sit down with your kids, check it out. Comes on Cartoon Network Mondays, during the whole Monday New Block stuff, and you should enjoy it. So other than that, guys, this is Mount Vernon Kid saying stay tuned, keep it real, one love, watch Mystery Incorporated, Scooby-Doo, and I'm out.